You're a marketer who's checking the campaign and understands that a campaign is failed. Some tragic sounds. Or you're a marketer who's checking the campaign and understands, well, everything seems to be okay, I'm going to run this meeting and I'm going to be an okay marketer, a good one. But that is actually not the way to be a good marketer. Be a great one. Here's how. Okay, the campaign is over. You see the traffic has increased, you see some sales, you see some leads, but once you start investigating each and every number and each and every figure, you understand that the campaign is not really okay. The sound of suspense. Now let's see what may be wrong with your campaign, what are you going to check, and how you're going to live with that. So once you're scrutinizing the results of your campaign, you're definitely checking the numbers. But are the numbers really the ones that you're going to check? So you see some nice conversion rates, but do they really correlate with the goal of the campaign? Do they really correlate with the aim that you set at the beginning of the campaign? Don't lie to yourself. Make sure that you understand what this campaign has been focused on. Is that traffic? That is totally okay. You may sometimes focus on the traffic increase. Is that sales? Then you're going to check the sales metrics only and put all the other metrics aside. Or probably that is just lead generation. So you're going to get a lot of leads into the funnel and then work with them. So that is also a really nice goal of the campaign. Make sure that you are scrutinizing the right figures once you're analyzing the campaign. So when you're checking the results of the campaign, you're not going to manipulate with all the possible figures and numbers. That is totally wrong. You're going to check only what's been relevant to the campaign. And that is usually a one thing, one figure, one metric. And in the majority of cases, that's going to be the money. In case you cannot tell for sure how much money this campaign has brought to a company, that means that you've failed the campaign. And that means that, again, you're scrutinizing the wrong numbers. So once you make sure how much money a particular campaign is bringing to your company, that means that you are having this campaign in your hands and you're getting the control in it. And you understand for sure that you are making the right actions for bringing great money to a company. And that is actually making you a great marketer compared to the good ones. So make sure how much money is brought to a company by a particular campaign. So once you understand for sure that the campaign is failed, it's not the time to pack your bags and say goodbye to your colleagues and say goodbye to the company. Of course not. That is the time when you're going to understand that you've just obtained some precious experience. And mistakes are your best friends on the way to success, of course. So you understand that, okay, we're not going to do any of the activities like that in the future anymore. So we understand that that is the wrong way. And we're going to say goodbye to the wrong way, and we're going to use this experience for the good, of course. Don't forget to share your fail with the team so that everyone understands, okay, that's been a fuck up and we are never going to repeat it, and we're going to just understand that's our precious experience. There is another case that I see from time to time in other companies. Like, okay, you've run a marketing campaign and you say, wow, the results are great. We have so many sales and we have so many new customers that's going to be with us forever. But is that really that marketing campaign that brought you that result? Make sure you understand exactly that that's been that campaign that brought you that increase in the revenue and those customers. In other words, make sure that you're not going to use the results of other activities, for example, exhibition or network over your CEO or some business breakfast. So make sure you understand what has contributed to the revenue increase. Is that your marketing campaign or a different activity? So the conclusion. Once you are checking the results of the campaign, make sure you're checking the right numbers. The majority of the campaigns is going to be about the money, not about some other metric. You're a great marketer that's focusing on the money only. Once you understand the campaign has failed, make sure that you accept the mistake and you say, okay, that is fine, and that is contribution to the experience. Thank you for staying with us. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to get your weekly dose of business hacks so that your business gets revenue increase. See you!